Next on Street Smarts, who would you call on to answer this question? What is Alexander Graham Bell's most famous invention?
That is a good question.
The phonograph.
I would say the coffee machine.
I have a phone call for you. Bring.
Hello?
You're wrong. Who would you bet on to be the brightest? What star sheds the majority of light on Earth?
Whitney Houston.
Street Smarts. Think you've got them? Find out now.
Across this country looking for everyday guys and gals and tested their street smarts by asking basic questions about the world around them. It will be up to our players to determine who's got it going on and who's a few legs short of a centipede. And speaking of players, let's meet him. Hello, Rhett. We have Rhett. And we have April, the lovely April. Hello, April. Now it's winner take all here on Street Smarts. That means winner keeps the dough and the loser has nothing to show. Now let's meet the three people they'll be making snap judgments about. I began in Chicago, where Keisha showed me some rhythm.
Keisha, what do you do here in Chicago?
I'm a manager at a store.
I understand that you're not that great of a dancer.
No, I had no rhythm.
You have no rhythm?
No, they say I got a little white up in me.
Now, I know you're getting married next month, but if you could marry someone famous, who would it be?
It would be Gerald Levert. He is fine.
People say I have the voice like him.
Casanova! That's not it. That's not it, honey.
That hurt.
It should.
I remembered the song, all right. Then in Vegas, Louis gave me two of his favorite subjects.
Louis, if the world was going to end in 24 hours, what would you do in that last day?
I'll get myself a lot of hookers and a lot of beer.
There you go.
There you go.
Hookers and beer. What was your worst subject in high school?
Math.
What's 4 plus 10?
4 plus 10. 14.
Oh, you're not too bad. There you go.
Not too bad.
If there's one celebrity you could see fall off the face of the earth and you wouldn't care, who would it be?
The lead singer from NSYNC, Justin.
Oh, you know, because he's got your woman.
Yeah, Brittany, you know, she wants me.
Right.
All right, and on Bourbon Street, I had Hollie doing flips.
So, Hollie, what do you do and where are you from?
I do acting. I'm a theater major at Northwestern University, Natchitoches, Louisiana, baby.
So, Hollie, you can do a back handspring?
Yeah,
Okay.
I can do lots of flips. I'll flip for you, baby.
Please do. Go for it. There she goes. Whoa. Yeah. So, Hollie, tell me about those contacts.
It's called Hypnotica. They're prescription because I'm blind as a bat, and I've freaked a lot of people out so far.
I've been hypnotized. Hey, it's time to play a little game we like to call Who Knew It? Yeah. We ask the same question, all three people in the field, and your challenge is to guess who answered the question right. You will lock in your choice, and a correct guess will earn you $100. All right. Okay, guys, let's do it with Who Knew It. Here's the first question I asked to Keisha, Louie, and Hollie. What does it mean if somebody has a big libido? So flip up your paddles, guys, and tell me who knew it. Keisha, Louie, or Hollie knew what a big libido was all about. So here we go. Rhett's very studying that. Okay. All right, you guys are locked in. We have a Hollie, we have a Louie. Now, April, you think Louie's going to know this, huh?
I do. I think he seems like he's a real sexual kind of a guy.
Okay, interesting. All right, let's find out.
What does it mean if somebody has a big libido?
Big one. Libido, big one.
That's your wrong answer, April. You were kind of close there with your assumption, but you did not get that one right. Now, Rhett, you think Hollie will know, huh?
Hollie's a theater major.
She's a theater major?
I think she's taken a few big libidos.
Okay, let's find out.
What does it mean if somebody has a big libido?
Libido. They like to have sex a lot, and they get really horny, and they can't control themselves. And it's like, that's what it means.
Do you have a big libido?
What are you talking about?
All right, way to go, Rhett. She got it right. $100 for you. Nice job. Okay, here's the next question of the round. I asked all three, what is Alexander Graham Bell's most famous invention? So which one of these guys knew it? Keisha, Louie, or Hollie knew that one, guys. Okay, and you're both locked in. You were pretty quick on that. You both think Keisha knows it. Now, before I find out why you guys think Keisha knows it, we're going to check in with Hollie, see what she had to say.
What is Alexander Graham Bell's most famous invention?
The phonograph.
The phonograph. Otherwise,
Telegraph.
The telegraph or the phonograph?
The phonograph.
I have a phone call for you. Bring.
Hello?
You're wrong.
She didn't know it. All right. Now, April, you think Keisha knows, huh?
I think she seems like she's an intelligent kind of gal, so I think she'll get it right.
You agree?
She's down with the white connection.
Okay, let's find out.
What is Alexander Graham Bell's most famous invention?
I would say the coffee machine.
He invented the coffee machine.
Yeah, he's
But thanks, Alexander Graham Bell.
for making me have a job.
All right, you guys know that, Keisha, that's a wrong answer. That is not right. The correct answer, telephone? Yeah, okay. All right, guys, way to go. All right, here's no one actually answered me around that one. All right, here's the last question of the round. Figuratively speaking, what is a bald man doing when he lets his hair down? So who knew it? What do you think? Keisha, Louie, or Hollie knew the answer to that one, guys. April, we're hopefully going to get you some money here. All right, you guys both locked in. You're both thinking Hollie on this one. All right, we're going to check in with you guys in a second about Hollie's. But first, let's see what Lewis in the middle here had to say. It's fun.
Figuratively speaking, what is a bald man doing when he lets his hair down?
He's bending over.
Right, and his hair's... But he's bald, though, I thought. Guys have hair on their butt.
Yes, I do.
How about you?
No, I don't. I shave mine.
Did you know?
Sometimes.
Okay. All right, April and Rhett, let's see if Hollie knows it for you.
Figuratively speaking, what's a bald man doing when he lets his hair down?
He relaxes himself. He puts himself at ease. He lets his cover go.
You both had Hollie. That's a right answer. Way to go, guys. She knew it. Guys, relaxing. All right, let's recap the scores here. End of round one, April, you got $100. Rhett went 2 for 3. He's got $200. Nice job, buddy. All right, we just saw who knew it up on the big board. We're going to find out who blew it next.
What is known as the information superhighway?
Oh, the express lane.
The express lane?
Yeah.
What express lane?
What is that going down L.A.?
Like the 10 or the 5?
Highway 5.
Highway 5.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Street Smarts. Let's meet our players. We have Rhett here. Now, Rhett, you were at a concert, and you tried to earn $20 the hard way. Tell us about that.
Well, at the end of the concert, the lead singer said he'd give $20 to anybody who stripped on stage.
Right.
Now, while I'm sure he was talking to the women, I
Yeah.
didn't hesitate. I jumped on stage,
Yeah.
stripped down to my skeevies, started shaking my moneymaker in front of like 3,000 people.
Did you get the $20?
Well, when I did a spin around, I went, hey, and the audience went, whoo, because I ended up showing them a bit more than I had intended.
Oh, great.
And I still only got $20.
Well, you got the money. Way to go. All right, Rhett, there you go. Now, April, speaking of $20, tell us what you did with $20.
Well, this guy and I were looking for some fun and excitement when we were in Cabo San Lucas. We paid off a Mexican police officer $20 to let us into the marina when it was closed one night.
Right.
We decided to sneak onto a huge yacht. All of a sudden, they're chasing us down. He hightails it out there, leaves me by myself. I grab my stuff, barely escape being arrested.
Okay, but April, why were you guys there? What were you trying to do in the marina for $20?
Well, we were trying to have some fun.
Yeah, all right. $20, good stories, guys. All right, time to separate the men from the boys as we start our next round. Who blew it? This time we ask the same question, only 2 of our mental maestros. One answered right, one answered wrong. Each time Rhett or April correctly identifies who choked on the question, they get $200. Yeah. Now you guys can earn an extra $200 by using the dunce cap. Here's how. When you hear a question you think your opponent doesn't have the IQ to answer, whack the buzzer on your chair and dunce them. If they cannot answer the question, you get the $200. Now remember, there's only one dunce in the round, so don't get slap happy. Use it wisely. Close game. $200 for Rhett, $100 for April. Okay, guys, here's the first question I asked both to Keisha and to Hollie. In slang terms, what is a bull session? Oh my God, April got in on there, Rhett. Sorry, buddy. $200 on the line. If you cannot answer it, she'll get the money. If you can't answer it, the $200 stays with you. We're going to put the cap on April. I'm going to read it again. You have 5 seconds. Here we go. In slang terms, what is a bull session?
I gotta go with wild sex.
It's a wrong answer, Rhett. I'm sorry. April gets the $200. She takes the lead. Rhett, leave that cap on. Now, guys, flip up your paddles. Flip up your paddle there, Rhett, and tell me who blew it. Rhett, you blew that one. Now, you guys tell me Keisha or Hollie blew it. Let's find out. Okay. And all right, you guys are both locked in. And we have a difference of opinion here. Now, April, you think Hollie blew this, huh?
Hollie, all around, she's pretty wise, but for some reason I think she's going to miss it.
Let's find out.
In slang terms, what is a bull session?
When you hop on the little mechanical bull and you ride it like this.
That's a wrong answer. Way to go, April. $200 for you. Made some good money off that question. Now, Rhett, Keisha obviously got it right. Let's check out the answer.
In slang terms, what is a bull session?
When people sit around and just talk to each other.
You girls ever do that? Get together with some friends?
No,
No?
We talk serious stuff.
About what?
Y'all.
Sorry, buddy. She got that one right. So April made some nice money on that one. She's got a $300 lead now. Wow. Here's a question I asked to Lewis Louie, I'm sorry, his name is Louie, and Hollie. What flag is on the moon? So who blew it, guys? What do you think of that one? Who didn't know that? What flag is on the moon, Louie or Hollie? Okay, you guys are both locked in. You both went with Louie pretty quick, right? You don't think he knows?
Louis only knows about one moon, and that's his butt.
That's true. Let's find out.
What flag is on the moon?
It's all kinds of flags, ain't there?
There's a whole bunch up there?
Yeah, I thought it
Russia
was
beat it.
Russia, and then it was us or something.
And what year did we get there finally?
It was,
19.
I think it was 62, I figured.
You both have Louie. He blew it. Way to go, guys. $200 more for each of you. For a correct answer, Hollie knows.
Hollie, what flag is on the moon?
The American flag, United States of America, baby.
How'd it get there? How'd it get there?
Neil Armstrong, 1 foot, 2 feet. Yeah. Small step for mankind, some giant step for mankind. Yeah.
She was close. She knew it was the American flag. She wasn't sure about the quote there. This is the final question of the round, guys. Let's see. Rhett, you got 400. April's got a nice lead, $700.
Yeah, baby.
I asked Keisha and Hollie, figuratively speaking, what does it mean if you're hot under the collar? So who blew it? What do you think, guys? Think it was Keisha or Hollie? Did not know that one. Looks like Rhett's about ready. So is April. You guys are locked in. You have difference of opinion on this one. Let's see here. April, you think Keisha knows? Or Keisha blew it, I'm sorry.
Keisha blew it, yeah.
Okay, let's check it out.
Figuratively speaking, what does it mean if you're hot under the collar?
That you sweating, or you could be in heat.
What do you mean could be in heat?
Like a dog wants some, a person may want some.
Now, when you see a good-looking guy, you ever get hot under the collar?
I just say, ooh, that brother is fine. Brother don't have no back.
She blew it. Way to go, April. You had Keisha. She did blow it. Takes you up to $900. Obviously, Rhett, Hollie's the one who got it right, so no money for you on that. Recap the scores. Rhett, you got $400. Nice job. April, you got $900. That's a little hot under the collar because it means you're angry. Yeah, it means you're angry. Now that our players think they know who's got some horse sense, let's see who they saddle when we return.
Who liked to boast, I float like a butterfly and sting like a bee?
Honey Nut Cheerios bee.
The Honey Nut Cheerios bee?
I have no
He was small, he would float like a butterfly, and he was a bee, so he'd sting like a bee.
Yeah.
Welcome back. Go ahead and look that gift horse in the mouth because it's time to pick your pony. This time, Rhett and April will each choose one of the 3 scholars for the entire round and try to guess how they'll answer 3 questions. A correct prediction is now worth $300, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yeah. And we're going to leave the dunce cap in the sum. It can only be used once, and it's worth another 300 clams. Now, the player who was trailing chooses first. Rhett, that's you. So who would you like to horse around with?
I'll take Keisha.
You're going to go with Keisha? All right, April, how about you?
I've got Hollie.
You're going to go with Hollie, all right. We're going to check out with Louie later. Okay, here's the first question to you, Rhett, to Keisha. I asked her, if you're discussing the birds and bees, if you're discussing the birds and the bees, but you never mention birds or bees, what are you talking about? So do you think she got it right or wrong, Rhett? What do you think?
I'm going to say she got it wrong.
Okay, if that's a correct prediction, it's $300. It'll take you up to $700 and close the gap on April. Let's find out.
Keisha, if you're discussing the birds and the bees, but you never mention birds or bees, what are you talking about?
If I'm telling my sons about the birds and the bees and I never say the birds and the bees, I just say your little wee wee and her little stuff.
Now, who taught you about the birds and the bees?
I tell myself.
She got that right. I'm sorry, Rhett. No money on you. No money for you on that one. Now, April, here's the first question to Hollie for you. Before its demolition in 1989, what famous structure divided East and West Berlin? Okay, April's done to Rhett. Put the cap up there. $300 on the line. Rhett, I'm going to read the entire question again for you. You'll have 5 seconds to answer it. Before its demolition in 1989, what famous structure divided East and West Berlin?
That's got to be the Berlin Wall.
It's the correct answer, April. I'm sorry, he blocked your guns. He gets the $300. Throw the cap up. He needed it. All right. Now, April, do you think Hollie got it right or wrong? Don't worry about it. Do you think Hollie got it right?
She's a bright gal. I'll say she got it right.
All right, let's find out.
Before its demolition in 1989, what famous structure divided East and West Berlin?
The Great Wall of China.
That's what divided it?
Yes.
It's a wrong answer. I'm sorry, April. You don't get another $300 on that one. All right. Rhett, nice block on the dunce. Here's your next question to Keisha. What star sheds the majority of light on Earth? Majority of light on Earth.
Girl definitely got this wrong.
She got this one wrong?
Oh.
All right, you can take the lead if you predicted this right. Let's check it out.
What star sheds the majority of light on Earth?
Oh, man. Whitney Houston.
Yeah, Whitney Houston. And then Bobby Brown's the little light.
I got you. Venus.
She was wrong both times. Way to go, Red. You know the $1,000. You got the correct prediction on that. Do you guys know what it is? The star that sheds
Sun.
the sun. There you go. Okay, April. Here's the next question for you to Holly. What are vanity plates? Think she got that right or wrong, April? You can jump back into the lead if you predict this correctly.
Ooh, this is a tough one. I'm gonna say she got it right. I think she's into those kind of car things.
All right, let's check it out. See if you can take the lead.
What are vanity plates?
Vanity plates. That's the mirror that the girls look into with the vanity set and the mirror and everything. Vanity plates.
Well, what's the plate part? What's the plate part?
The plate is the mirror itself.
She got it wrong. I'm sorry, April. She didn't know that one. The correct answer are personalized license plates. Yeah, they're cool. All right, Red. Here's the last question of the round for you. You can increase the lead here. This is key going into the wager of death. I asked Keisha, what does Easter celebrate? Think she got that right or wrong, buddy? What do you think?
I'm gonna say wrong.
You think wrong?
She's been wrong all day long.
All right, let's find out.
Come on.
What does Easter celebrate?
The Easter Bunny.
Celebrates Easter Bunny?
They celebrate the Easter Bunny. You dye some eggs.
Juicy chocolate. She got it wrong. Way to go, Red. Takes you up to $1,300. The correct answer: the resurrection of Christ. Christ's returning from the dead. Okay, April. Last question of the round. You're down by $400. This $300
Not a
will
problem.
at least get you a little closer for the wager of death.
Absolutely.
I asked Holly, what is a bordello? Think Holly got this right or wrong, April?
Definitely wrong.
Wrong? All right, let's check it out.
Holly, what is a bordello?
A bordello is an Italian pasta.
An Italian pasta?
Yes.
So you like it?
Bordello.
So you like bordello?
I like bordello a lot.
She got it wrong. Way to go, April. I was on Bourbon Street. She didn't know that the correct answer is a whorehouse. All right, let's recap the scores. April, it's good that you got that. You now have $1,200. But Rhett's got $1,300. When we return, Rhett and April will be making a final prediction on a question I asked to Keisha, Louie, and Holly. I asked them, what is Magic Johnson's real first name? Stay tuned. One of our players will slam dunk and the other will get stuffed in our final round.
The wager.
Don't miss out. Come back. Welcome back. Rhett and April, here's the scoop. During the break, each of you secretly chose one of the three people out on the street, made a prediction as to whether they were right or wrong, and wagered an amount of money not to exceed the total you now have. April, you have $1,200, nice amount of money, but Rhett's got $1,300. And Rhett, April told me if she wins the game, she's going to give me a kiss. So on the break, Rhett, I'm just saying, if April wins, Rhett, you don't have to do that. All right, okay. Now remember, only the winner takes home any money, which means everything rides on this final question. Now here's the question I asked to Keisha, Louie, and Holly. What is Magic Johnson's real first name? April, you're only trailing by $100, so who do you want to see to end the show?
I would like to see.
You're going to go with Louie. All right, now what about you, Rhett? You got a $100 lead.
I'm taking Holly.
You're taking Holly. All right, well, nobody picked Keisha. I'm going to wave bye to Keisha.
Bye.
All right, we're going to see if you can come from behind here, April, and win the game. Let's find out.
What is Magic Johnson's real first name?
Magic Johnson is Michael Johnson. There you go.
Michael Johnson.
That's right.
But he goes by Magic Johnson.
Yeah.
That's a wrong answer. April, he missed that. You went with Louie. You're trailing Rhett right now. Did you say he'd get it wrong?
I said he'd get it right.
Oh, no. How much is that going to cost you, April?
That's going to cost me
You win.
everything.
Oh, you takes it down to zero. Oh, my God. All right, Rhett, you're in control right now. You went with Holly. You can maybe add on to this $1,300 if you predicted it right. Let's find out.
What is Magic Johnson's real first name?
Sean.
Sean Johnson?
Okay, that is a wrong answer. The correct answer is Irvin Magic Johnson. All right, now, Rhett, you had Holly. You're in the lead. You're the only one with money. What am I saying? You have $1,300. Are you going to walk home with some money? Let's find out. Did you say right or wrong?
Wrong.
You said wrong. How much are you going to add to your $1,300, Rhett? $1,101 takes him up to $2,401. Rhett has won the game. We'll see you next time, guys. Oh, God, he's going to... I really wish you would have won.
What is Magic Johnson's real first name?
Irvin.
That's right.
Is it?
Irvin Magic Johnson.
Okay.